Hello, good afternoon. I hope everybody is doing well and I hope everybody is fine. Today, we are going to talk about recommended foods and nutritional supplement for snails. Recommended foods and nutritional supplement for snails. And now we are going to look at the foods or feed that we give to snails. We can't just get up and give snails any food to eat or anything to eat. You have to look for the proper food for snails to eat. Don't just give them any food to eat, or don't just allow them to eat any food they want. If you just leave them, they will eat any food, and that is going to harm your snails. Today, our topic that we are going to treat is about the proper food, the correct food, the recommended food that snails need to eat so that they can grow faster, so that their cells will just develop, not just any food that we have to give to our snails. We have talked about a lot of foods that we need to give to snails. But today we are going to take our time and elaborate on all the food or feed that we have to give to our snails to eat. In fact, some people are recommending a lot of food for snails, and today we are going to take them one by one. Now we have leaves. Snails eat a lot of leaves, and the correct or the recommended leaves that snails need to eat so that they can grow bigger and faster for you. So they also, so let's say number one, snails they eat leaves. Number two, snails also like eating fruits. Snails like eating fruit. So we talk about fruit. Snails also like eating tubers. Tubers. So we know the type of tuber that snails like eating. Snails like eating tubers a lot. They also like eating household peas or leftovers, household peas or leftovers. They also like salt-free food, salt-free food. Snails like eating salt-free food. It means the food that you are going to give to your snails shouldn't contain salt. So that is why we have salt-free foods for snails. Yes, we have salt-free food for snails. And then we also have powdered calcium. Powdered calcium for snails. Powdered calcium for snails. So we are going to take them one by one and then we talk about it. So leaves that we need to give to snails for them to eat to grow bigger and faster for us. We have cocoyam leaves. Cocoyam leaves. This is one of their favorite food that they like and they like eating a lot. Cocoyam leaves, as you all know, cocoyam leaves they are soft leaves for snails. So when you give the cocoyam leaves to snails, they enjoy eating it a lot. They enjoy eating it a lot. They also like lettuce. snails like eating lettuce. So don't forget to give your snails lettuce to eat. Lettuce to eat. So anytime you get lettuce, whether in the market or you request from somebody, when you get it, just feed your snails with the lettuce. But please make sure you wash the leaves well. Wash the leaves well because of chemicals. So wash it well. Wash it well. Use uh, uh, rainwater to wash your food or fruits or leaves. Use well to also wash your fruit or leaves for your snails. For your snails. They also like eating papaya leaves. That is pawpaw leaves. They also like eating papaya leaves or pawpaw leaves. Pawpaw leaves. Snails enjoy eating papaya leaves or pawpaw leaves. That let their cells developed or grow and then become fat, bigger. It also let them grow faster. So don't forget to feed your snails with pawpaw leaves, with pawpaw leaves because they are good for snails. Okra, okra leaves. Snails also like eating okra leaves. They like eating okra leaves. Eggplant. They also like eating eggplants. So don't forget, wash your fruit or feed before you feed your snails. Snails also like eating cassava leaves. Cassava leaves. They also like eating cassava leaves. What do you do with the cassava leaves? Cassava leaves before you feed your snails. You just plug your cassava leaves and then you dry it for some time. When it's dry, you can pound it. You use mortar and pestle to pound so that it become powdered. Or if you don't have mortar and pestle, you can give it to a blender or you blend the dry cassava leaves. You blend it. After blending, it becomes the powdered form. And that is where you can use to feed your snails. More especially when you are formulating your feed. More especially when you are formulating your feed. Yes, cassava leaves comes to play. With the absence of moringa leaves, cassava leaves comes to play. So if you don't have moringa leaves, you replace cassava leaves with moringa leaves. With the moringa leaves, you can give the fresh moringa leaves to your snails to eat. Give your fresh moringa leaf for your snails to eat. Or you dry the moringa leaves, you look for mortar and your pestle, then you pound after drying, then it become powder. Or you look for a blender, you just blend your moringa leaves, the dry moringa leaves, then you use it to feed your snails. Or when you're formulating your feed, you mix with the powdered moringa leaves. It will become powdered. That is what you use to mix with the feed that you want to give to your snails. So let's go to number 2. So the first one is talking about leaves that we can give to our snails. Now let's move to number 2. That is fruits. So we are now going to look at some of the fruit that snails like eating a lot. Now we are saying that snails like eating papaya fruit. Snails like eating papaya fruit. That is pawpaw fruit. That is pawpaw fruit. That is papaya, the fruit. Whether the ripe pawpaw or the unripe pawpaw, snails like eating the ripe pawpaw and the unripe pawpaw. Get your unripe pawpaw or ripe pawpaw. Then you split it into pieces. you take the seeds out from it and make sure you cut it into smaller pieces. Cut your pawpaw into smaller pieces, whether it is ripe or unripe. Put it in your feeding trough to feed your snails. But it's important you wash your pawpaw fruit before you give to your snails. Snails also like eating banana, the ripe one. Banana, the ripe one. So after peeling, you give it to them to to eat. They also like eating mango, mango, mango. So fruit like mango, they like eating. They like eating oil palm, fruit like oil palm, the ripe one. Give to your snails. They love eating it. They enjoy eating it. Eggplant, they enjoy eating it. Watermelon, they enjoy eating it. I always say that when you give watermelon to a snail or to your snail, and that snail do not wake up to come and eat, it means that is the end of the snail. It means it's going to die. They enjoy, they like eating watermelon. After splitting the watermelon, you take the reddish color from it. Then you take the cover, you cut it into pieces. Smaller one, put it in your feeding trough to feed your snails. They enjoy eating it a lot. They enjoy eating it. You can also give it tomatoes to them to eat. They also enjoy eating cucumber. They also enjoy eating cucumber. Yes, they enjoy eating cucumber. They enjoy eating cucumber. So when you come across cucumber or you go to the market and you see cucumber, please buy cucumber, wash it nicely, peel it nicely. We are peeling it because of chemicals. So you peel it, you cut it into smaller pieces, use it to feed your snails. Then let's come to number three, that is tubers. That is tubers. So give your snails sweet potato to eat. Sweet potato. Human beings enjoy eating sweet potato. My brother, snails also like eating sweet potato. So make sure you also give your snails sweet potatoes to eat. Sweet potatoes to eat. Carrots. Carrot. Snails like eating carrot. Give the whole carrot to them. You cut it into pieces, then you put it in your feeding trough. They will come and then eat it. Or even when you go to the market, they will cut it. You take the head, then you come and then give to your snails to eat. They enjoy eating it. They enjoy eating it. So that is number three. So number four, household peas. Household peas. Household peas. You give it to them, they will eat. So as we have already mentioned, like pawpaw, for instance, after peeling your, if you human being are eating pawpaw, the rest that is left that you don't like, you gather them, then you give to your snails. You give to your snails. When human being eat carrot, the leftover, you give to your snails. Man, you snails enjoy and they like and they love eating pineapple. They like and enjoy eating pineapple. For instance, leftover pineapple. When or after you have enjoyed eating your pineapple, the leftover, please don't throw them away. Gather them nicely and then put it in their feeding trough so that you feed them. They enjoy eating it and they will be thanking you in their head, but you don't know. Then we are to that is number five. That is salt-free food. Salt-free food. Salt-free food. Food that are salt-free. They don't contain salt. I'm begging you, when you're giving food from the house to the snails, make sure they don't contain salt, or they don't get contact with salt. They don't get contact with salt before you give to your snails. Make sure you avoid sending food that is mixed with pepper. Maybe you are giving household food left over to your snails, and then there's pepper in. then you just ignore it and you give it to them. Onion is in, you just ignore it, then you give it to your snails. Snails don't like eating pepper, onion. They don't like eating garlic, salt too. So please make sure you avoid all those things to prevent mortality in your pen. Then let's come to the sixth, that is powdered calcium. Six, powdered calcium. So we have talked about the natural one. Let's come to the powdered calcium so that we can use to help feed our snails, our snails, our snails for good cell development, for good cell development. So we can get all those things from Excel, from Excel. Make sure you get your Excel, you dry, and then you go back to your mortar and pestle, then you pound. Or you remember your modern method, that is the blender. Use the blender to blend. But when you're going for the Excel, you go for the one that they use in the night for their Indomie and then the Milo in the night. That Excel is good. You just break open, then you take that one. Don't go for the cooked one. The cooked one, they use salt. The cooked one, they use salt. So don't go for the other one. You go for the fresh one. That one, the shell is good for you. The shell is good for you. You dry, and then you take your mortar, you pound, or blender, you blend. You get your eggshell, powdered one. You give to your snails. When you're formulating your feed, you mix with the eggshell, and then you go. It means you have your calcium, 100% calcium, 100% calcium over there. Wood ash, wood ash is also good. It's also another form of calcium. Wood ash, WOOD, wood, and then ash, ASH, ash. In our language, in Akan, we call it nsong. Wood ash, yes, wood ash. It's also good for. It's also good for the snails, for the snails. It's also good for the snails. So don't forget. Let's also come to the Eustace shell. The Eustace shell. That one is also another calcium for the snail. The Eustace shell is another calcium and very important. So when you come to the calcium, Eustace shell play an important role in the development of the snail shell. So make sure you also get that one too, and then you grind it, you get your powder, and you give it to your snail. Or go for snail shells, or go for snail shells, snail their own shell. Their own shell is also another form of calcium for them. You get them plenty, you boil, you break them, then you send to machine, then they grind for you, then you get plenty to feed your snails. So these are the powdered calcium that you can make on your own without buying it. All these foods you can get them from the farm, from the bush. Some few of them you buy with a little amount. Some, when they are spoiled, you go to them, you beg the bucket woman, they give it to you for free. Yes, you are not feeding snails with a lot of money or a lot of feed that you have to buy. No, bone meal, bone meal, bone meal. Yes, cow bone, the bigger ones. You get them, you crush them. You get your your, your calcium. You get your calcium. You get your calcium. You use that one to feed your snails. You get supplementary vitamins and minerals that contain a small amount of vitamin D and K. Then we also have something like the sunflower, wheat, lettuce. You use that one to support your snails. You use that one to support your snails. Thank you very much. Snail business is a very good business. We don't need to spend much in feeding. Unlike other livestock, you have to buy feed till they grow. You have to buy feed till they grow. Mhm. Fish farming, you'll be buying feed till they grow, till they mature before you sell them. Pig, another, you buy feed till they mature. Snail, you can get something small from the bush. You can even have a garden and be planting all those things in your garden to be feeding your snails so that you can reduce cost. Thank you very much. You can WhatsApp me on +233 540 515149. +233 540 515149. You can also go to Facebook and search for Ohimba Farms. You can also meet me there or on Instagram, Ohimba Farms. Thank you very much. I hope you have enjoyed the lesson. Bye bye.